Beyonce layered some shit that another singer songwriter. I don't know if she's a songwriter. Another singer named Kelis had put on some shit back in the day, and Beyonce decided to just she interloped it because that's a thing that apparently we're all experts in now.
Mm.
The art of the sample versus an interloping. Because yeah, that's the thing. So apparently, if you ain't aware, Beyonce came out with a new album, and my membership to the Beehive has come under review.
Shit, you getting kicked out?
I might be. I don't know. It's Hey, look, I ain't know that if they didn't make like good music, you couldn't say that it wasn't good. I didn't know. I ain't know. So apparently, you can't say like some shit is trash if you feel it's trash and still be like an active member. So my shit might be under review. I don't know. The motherfuckers is vicious. So I might be out. Might be out. I might be out. But I also might be okay with that. Because it's gonna be just more of this shit. Oh, this shit. This just ain't what I want. I don't want this. Yeah. No. I liked Becky with the good hair shit. You was spitting on Lemonade. I ain't even gonna hold you. She was doing her thing.
But this shit,
not so much.
So I have not heard the goddamn Beyonce album.
It's bad house music.
Bad house music.
Yeah.
So is that the wave of the right now? Motherfuckers coming out with horrible house albums.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, so she had an album. One of the songs on it was I don't know what the name of it was, but apparently she had interloped, not sampled, because that's the difference.
Interpolate.
Whatever, motherfucker. I don't know.
She
interpretized.
Interpolated.
Infanticized. Words.
It was the song.
We all got one. We know.
No, I just want to make sure you're using the correct term.
I appreciate you tuning in, if only to just make me wrong. That's your goal.
All right, so what's the fucking difference?
Who the fuck knows? One is when you take some shit, but you use it, but it be different, and the other one is when you take some shit and you use it, and it be the same.
Okay.
Again, I don't know. It all sound the same shit to me, but apparently she interloped it. The name of the song is Energy. I think she used a milkshake, a sample from Milkshake when she was on the la 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 la. But long story less long, you Beyonce fans need to stop, and I don't like being associated with you motherfuckers. This woman, Kelis, got on the internet and opened her heart, expressed her vulnerability to you all, and told you about the time that some individual stole some shit that she worked her entire life to create. They took it from her. And then, fast forward 30 years later, they used that shit on a beat for the biggest pop artist of our time. And I'm finding this shit out as you all are finding this shit out that I'm on the album. I'm a little begruffed. That's my word, by the way. Yeah, begruffed. It's like a play on McGruff, but begruffed. You know. Yeah. I ain't made a new one up in a minute. So she's a little begruffed.
Dude, but I got.
And she gets on the internet to, express those feelings about her hurt and trauma about this shit that was stole from her, that was near and dear to her heart, and about another woman who claims to embody that woman empowerment, that women over everything else, and all of that energy, that boss woman and we got to stand up for ourselves and represent. Ladies, represent. And I know the irony of that reference. Represent. I think you get it too, right?
The Nas.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's her ex-husband.
It is.
I was being funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, my jokes be like 8th level.
you gotta work up to that one.
Yeah, you gotta like build it. You gotta like know this bitch history.
Right. you have to watch all of the battles.
Yeah, you gotta watch. You have to have seen episode 4 from season 1.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, like to be on that women empowerment and embodiment of ownership and boss ladies and things like that, and then to use the work that was stolen from a woman or given away by a woman, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But when you're 19 and you sign a contract forever, and it's the shit you did, you don't get no claim to no more ever. It seems kind of fucked up, right?
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's a little fucked up.
All right. So what did Kelis have to say? Because I didn't hear.
Kelis complained about it, and she said that I didn't watch the entirety of it, but what I got from it was that them motherfuckers stole my shit, and then you using my shit they stole from me. Oh, she gonna play it. You know what? Go ahead and play it. Go ahead and play it, and let them hear it. I'll be right back.
But, we'll get to those after. So here's the first thing. My hair is cute. Here's the first issue. Okay, number one. It's not even like I'm a human being, so I get pissed off and I get ticked off, right? I'm an artist, so I am, as Erica said, I'm sensitive about my shit. The reality is that my real beef is not only with Beyonce, because at the end of the day, she sampled a record, she's copied me before, she's done it before, so have many other artists. It's fine. I don't care about that. The issue is that not only are we female artists, Black female artists in an industry that there's not that many of us, right? We've met each other. We know each other. We have mutual friends. It's not hard. She can contact, right? Ash Nico, who's 20? She's a young white girl. She reached out when she freaking it's just common decency, right? It's common decency, especially because as so many of you pointed out, as though I don't know, but let me help you, okay? I know what I own and what I don't own. I also know the lies that were told. I also know the things that were stolen. Publishing was stolen. People were swindled out of rights. It happens all the time, especially back then. So it's not about me being mad about Beyonce. Everyone's like, you're all sheep. And I'm talking to the people who are obsessed and blind, just like it's so dumb. It's so ignorant. It's so ignorant. She is one issue because it was stupid and disrespectful, and she should have at least reached out. But the real issue is the fact that the people like Pharrell and like Chad really is like an amoeba and just he's spineless. It's a miracle he can keep his neck up. But Pharrell knows better. This is a direct hit at me. He does this stuff all the time. It's very petty, very, very, very. And the reality is that it's frustrating. I have the right to be frustrated. Why? Because no one had the human decency to call and be like, yo, hey, would like to use your record. Which, by the way, the reason I'm annoyed is because I know it was on purpose. This is not like they were in the studio. No, this was an on purpose direct hit, which is very passive aggressive. It's very petty. It's very stupid. And I'm going to say what I have to say. I don't mince my words. So all of you Beyonce fans, knock yourselves out. I'm not mad like that. It's not about me being jealous of someone using my song. That's the dumbest, most ignorant thing I've ever heard. Like, grow up. I was not thinking about her or no one else. Not even on No Shade. Just not thinking about living my greatest, best life, as I always do. So it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that from one artist to another, you should have the decency and the common sense and the courtesy to call, reach out, a manager, an agent, anybody, just to be like, yo, heads up. This is what we're thinking. This is what we're doing. Even if you're going to do it anyway. Just common decency. Like I said, it's happened before where people at least had the wherewithal to be like, yo, using your record, we understand that like Pharrell totally swindled you out of your stuff. Just want to give the respect because that's what you do, right? No, that's not what happened. So grow up, okay? I don't mince my words. I say exactly how I feel, when I feel it, how I feel it. I don't care who likes it or doesn't like it. It is what it is. These are facts. This is not opinion, okay? These are facts. Later. Okay, so.
Tell them why you mad, son.
Hey, how you mad at Kelis for saying that shit when you listen to what she said? I can't find a point of consternation in anything that she said.
I can see, like, I ain't gotta ask you for permission unless I gotta ask you for permission.
Content. You don't. But she didn't say you had to ask me for permission. That ain't what she said.
Give me a hands up.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let me know you using my shit. If you write my name, if you finna write a letter to the world and put my name on it, let me know.
Maybe she was feeling her baby daddy energy towards towards her baby daddy. You made it a high line, I made it a high song. And you don't get a coin, nigga. You was getting fucked. I know who I paid, dog. Pharrell Publishing.
Hey, look. That's all well and good. It's all well and good. I get it. I get the reference to the song. I get the reference to the reference to the reference. I get all of that. But after you did that, I know who I paid, guys, Searchlight, Public, all that shit, right? Then you come out with a streaming platform and you start talking about artist rights and what you're supposed to get off of your work and the credit and touting how record labels are robbing artists and individuals of their credit and monetary value of their effort and their works, regardless of contract signed, regardless of pen to paper, what you supposed to get, because it was with us. Motherfuckers didn't. You can overcharge motherfuckers for what they did to the Cold Crush, but what they did to the Cold Crush was perfectly legal.
Mm-hmm.
So how you gonna overcharge motherfuckers for what they did to the Cold Crush for the people, and then you gonna go do exactly what they did to the Cold Crush to your people?
Because
because what?
Because it's Jay-Z. He didn't overcharge and break bread for the young guns. He didn't overcharge for what they did to the Cold Crush and slid Oskino and Sparks some bread. No, he overcharged for what they did to the Cold Crush and kept the profits.
And kept it. And kept it. And kept it. And kept it. And we supposed to say that's altruistic. Supposed to say they're great people. Supposed to say for the culture, for the people. That's what we're supposed to say?
Okay, we're saying this is nigga, shut the fuck up and listen. No, we're saying this is perfectly in line with what he does. Like Jay-Z talked all that artists uplifting shit, black people owning, support your own. We got title, fuck Spotify and all this shit. And he did that to get to raise the value of that company. And then what did he do? He sold it to white people. So this goes perfectly in line with who they are.
Player, you was who you was when you got here.
Mm-hmm.
You are the same individual that sold crack to people you live directly next to. Come on. Why do we expect people who sold crack to be altruistic and the pillars of our community and these upright what am I looking for? Virtuous people. You sold crack, fam. You're not virtuous. You about $1. And you always been about $1. You only gonna be about $1. Regardless of what you do, you're just going to be about $1, period. Now, you being about $1 could benefit some people that look like you, and you can give some money to charity and do this, that. Okay, I do this and this good. But you all about $1, man. Like, let's be honest. And you don't really give a fuck about hurting people or hurting your own kind to get that same said dollar.
Yeah.
Cause you didn't have to use a Kelis sample. You could have used what interpolate. What do you call it? What it was again? Interpolation.
Yeah, interpolation.
Yeah, you didn't have to use her interpolation. You could have used anything in the fucking world, and not for a second with the stance that you had in the industry about contracts and negotiations and all that shit. Do I believe for a second that you are not aware of the battle between her and Pharrell, between Kelis and Pharrell, or Kelis and Neptunes. Because why leave the other motherfucker who ain't? Why leave the Chinese motherfucker out the shit? Chad responsible for this shit too. We ain't gonna just put all this on the black man.
Neptunes.
The Asian guy's a thief also. Period. So yeah, but under that guise, in all of that, you can't sit here and tell me that you were unaware of that, and then do it, and then keep doing shit like that. But I also, in all fairness, I haven't heard Beyonce say anything about it. All I've seen is Beyonce respond to it by taking that off of her album. And I can applaud you for that. That woman didn't want it on there, and you took it off. Salute to you. Now, with that salute, I'm going to go ahead and flip the rest of you motherfuckers the bird that's sitting here trying to ridicule and laugh at Kelis like, nah, look at what you got. See what you did? You'd have kept your mouth shut. You'd have just been like, no, motherfucker. She opened her mouth, and what she wanted to happen, happened. But you too fucking blind to see that. We're too involved investing in just shitting on somebody else to see what could be the good and the good and the actual standing behind that shit that they was talking from the Carters. And I'm gonna say the Carters because they're one. They're married, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna say the Carters. But you can see that on the shit that they doing. And maybe you could take it as they trying to do the right thing. And that's what I was trying to take it as, that they was doing the right thing. But then you got all these other motherfuckers in the Beehive, my old biker gang, talking shit, talking about, see, that's what you get. Laughing at her and trying to condemn her for this being like a detriment to her, being taken off of Beyonce's album. Like, you know I wasn't getting paid from Beyonce's album, right? She wasn't giving me any money off of this album, but she was using my shit. You using my shit doesn't do me any benefit. So take my shit off, please, and thank you. My shit's off now. So all that money that I was not going to make, I'm still not going to make. Motherfuckers is out here acting like Kelis was finna get a major paycheck from her shit being on this album, and she should have just shut up and took the money. There was no money. She wasn't getting nothing from this.
There was no money, but there definitely was increasing exposure.
What's the she don't make music no more?
Oh, well then, I guess not then.
So that song she'll get no money off of, go get some more spins?
You just followed up for no reason.
Exactly. I know. I'm gonna keep following because I'm not talking just to you. I'm talking to a lot of motherfuckers who saying the same shit as you, but not like understanding. Anita Baker did the exact same thing.
No, you absolutely the fuck will not.
I will because Anita had the same exact fight that Kelis got. No, so how you gonna champion Anita and not champion Kelis?
Because Anita made timeless music and Kelis made Milkshake.
Hey, look, I don't care.
Milkshake.
She also made I Hate You So Much Right Now.
Okay, and none of that compares to Sweet Love.
It don't.
Or Fairy Tale.
It don't. And I'm not comparing Kelis's body of work or impact on the industry. I'm comparing their situations and them not owning their work and not being happy with someone else reaping the benefits for their talents and their hard work. And it's the same exact argument. If you was on Anita's side, but you're not on Kelis' side, I think that's weird. They fighting the same fight.
But they're fighting with better ammo.
Hey, look, no, they just fight. It's just one motherfucker that you like fighting and another motherfucker that you don't like doing the fight. But you gotta be consistent. You gotta call a spade a spade.
No.
Shit is what it is.
Not.
If you gotta be Bobby then, you gotta be Bobby now. If it was okay for Anita to do it then, it was a travesty for Anita to have her shit taken. And somebody else owning her rights to her music that's the voice, that's what we hearing. It's gotta be the same. It's gotta be the same in this one too, fam. And how's that a distinction?
Because
what's the difference?
Anita Baker is a different level. No one's gonna be sitting there 20 years from now singing Milkshake at a concert.
Hey, look, if they play Milkshake, they will be singing Milkshake 20 years from now. Actually, Milkshake about damn near 20 years old. And if you play it, I guarantee you they'll sing it.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna line up to see Kelis close S.O.S Fest with Milkshake and I Hate You So Much Right Now. Nigga,
look, you're right. You're right.
I've actively been looking for Anita Baker tour dates for the past 3 days. Constantly. Never in my life would I do that for Kelis.
That's because you're an Anita Baker fan. But you have some people that are Kelis fans that will never search for the Anita Baker ticket. They'll call her boring.
That's because they're stupid.
Hey, look, you're not wrong. They're morons. But that's their opinion. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. People got their own opinions, man. And you gotta be consistent across the board. You can't champion Anita Baker and not champion Kelis. Yes. They're doing the exact same thing. One is just doing it for a much more robust catalog than the other. Yeah. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, but sometimes what you fight for is worth more. And Anita Baker is on some different shit.
Yeah, but if I only got 2 songs, imagine how hard I'm gonna fight for the motherfuckers. I only got 2. She got 2 songs. So yeah, you want her shit. You want her shit. Let her get her shit. I ain't mad at you, Kelis, on this one. Some of that other shit you was on, I don't know. But we're gonna keep it focused. Beyonce trying to fuck you. Maybe. I don't know. I think she is though, because if she wasn't, she'd have made a statement about it. At this point, she'd have helped some of these people get these people off her ass. She would have made the amends. That wasn't what I was trying to do, girl. She'd have did some of that, but she letting this woman take all these arrows, acting like this woman don't have a standing to be a little angsty about your actions. If I do some shit and I could see where you could be pissed off about the shit that I did, my response to your response to my shit is gonna be a little different. You know what I'm saying? If I know I stepped on your foot and you buck up, man, you still motherfucking shoot. I ain't gonna be like, and so I'm like, oh my bad, yeah, I did that, my fault. And then if you keep going, then it might be something different. But you're gonna get the initial, my bad. What they call that shit? The my bad. Mea culpa. Are you talking? I can't hear you.
My bad. Yeah, that's if you give a fuck about their shoe. If you don't give a fuck about their shoe, you step on that shit and keep it moving.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about nobody's shoe, but I do not want to be a motherfucker who just be out here stepping on shoes. So I'll apologize for stepping on your shoe. That ain't my fault. I ain't want to step on your shoe. I ain't want to try to do that. I ain't no bad guy. I don't want to step on nobody's shoes. My fault, sir. And I'll call you sir. I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be 4'3", 72 pounds, and I step on your shoe, and you be like, "Hey, you step on my shoe," and you buck up, and I be like, "Oh, my fault. I ain't mean to do that." Whatever. What? You could be 6'10", 290. Same. Oh, my bad. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter who you are. Now, your secondary response is going to dictate my further actions, regardless of your size.
What if I don't like you?
They don't use my shit.
No.
Or if you use my shit just to be antagonistic, then I mean, mission accomplished. Now I'm at your neck. All right, cool. You pick the fight. Maybe you win, maybe you don't.
Oh, I definitely win. There's no way. There's no way Kelis is winning a fight with Beyonce about anything. Well, musically speaking.
Hey, look. And this is a thing that I think people do, right? I can win a fight against a person that's better than me at fighting. Just because okay, all right. Just because M. Bison got more hit points don't mean I can't beat that motherfucker with Dawson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bison's the boss. And I can beat him with Dawson. So he gotta respect Dawson.
Not if Dawson hasn't shown that he could be anywhere close to Bison.
Hey, look. No, I'm not a Bison level character. But I'm not a Bison level character. I'm Dawson.
That nigga just disappeared for a hot second.
I'm back.
All right, and he's back.
Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You froze or shit, but I can hear you.
No, I wasn't moving. I was just waiting. I was seeing if it was catching up. You know, motherfucker could be still for a second. My bad. But my point is, I could beat you on any given Sunday. That don't mean I'm a better team. You know,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Appalachian State did beat Michigan.
Yeah,
but if they'd have played 99 times, if they'd have
Michigan stomping a mud hole and walking it dry.
Yeah.
So that's not the point. That's not the point though. The point is that hey, look, anybody can get it any given time.
Yeah, but if I don't fuck with you and don't feel like you can beat me, yeah, I'm not gonna trust you. I'm not giving a fuck about stepping on your toes.
Yeah. And what I'm saying is this: Beyonce can lose this and still be Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? If you got 9,000 points and somebody take 3 of them for you, they got you for your 3. But I mean, it didn't really mean it wasn't a significant get. Like I'm still 8,997 strong. Now you to your 3, you got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still bigger. I'm still stronger. You won that time. Congratulations. I'm still what I am. But the fact that you can still lose. And I think that this one she's losing. I think she's losing. She just maybe doesn't know it yet. If she doesn't make a statement, if she doesn't stand in solidarity with this woman, I think she's losing. I think she loses the moment. I think she loses the ground that she has built, that she's tried to walk on with this whole women empowerment movement. I do.
I don't think she does because I don't think it's real.
I think it was real to people, and then I think it was real to the people. It was real too. And when you do stuff like this, it becomes less real. So you lose them. You lose. Hey, look, you got 1 million fans. So you lose 2,000. Okay. But you still lost. But what did it do to you at the end of the day? Not much. I get that. this loss of this Kelis sample on that song ain't gonna do nothing to impact the musical legacy of Beyonce. But I've been told that that song was better with that Kelis interpolation.
Mm,
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I don't know. I've never heard the song.
I know you never heard it. I was talking to the people. I was talking to our producer who may be.
Oh yeah, I think
asleep.
it's better with the la la la's on it. I'm sure they thought it was better. That's why they put it on there. But they ended up having to take it out.
That part. That part.
And I feel like I don't lose unless someone else wins, and no one else won.
Small victories, man. Small victories. Small victories. Small victories. It was a step in the direction of her taking control or power over her own music. So that was a win for her. She wasn't getting money off of it anyway. I'm not making money off of it anyway, so what am I gonna get? I might get some clout off of the song because that's clout chasing. That's clout chasing right there. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna just let you take my shit for in the hopes that maybe just by being affiliated with the draft of your album that I can get some notoriety, some attention, and somebody will come and notice me and talk to me and hire me to do something because I was on your album. Maybe I can get one on a Housewives show because now remember that singer Kelis from back in the day. Oh, I forgot about Kelis. Yeah, come be a housewife somewhere. Be a love in hip hop, whatever, somewhere. Do that. Yeah. Maybe that's not what she wants to do. Maybe that's not a goal. Maybe that's not a goal for her. So fuck all that. I don't want none of that shit. Just take my shit off your shit. I'm not getting nothing from it. Just until I get control of it, just act like it ain't there.
All right, so cloud chasing is seeking attention for some shit, right?
Yeah, I mean attention in spite of integrity.
I don't know. I thought it was just seeking attention, doing whatever to draw attention to yourself.
Yeah, in spite of integrity, you can do whatever to draw attention to yourself. Like, man, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna ball out tonight because you a basketball player because you're Spencer Dinwiddie. Did you play basketball? You're him.
Spencer Dinwiddie is a solid goddamn backup point guard. Salute
Right.
For helping us get to the conference finals.
Right. So it makes sense to you because he was a Maverick.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool. So yeah. All right. So he's not selling out by going to the gym and putting in extra hours and working hard and trying to get better at his craft and doing the things that he needs to do to put himself in the best position to succeed. Right?
Nope.
Okay.
But if he is sitting there saying, this player got a way better contract, all because of the work that I put in. If I didn't take this $4 million contract, you wouldn't have been able to get 12. And so I'm gonna need you to stop taking 12 or some shit like that. If he's complaining about some shit that somebody else is doing, isn't that clout chasing?
No, the clout chasing. I think the clout chasing is just letting the motherfucker disrespect you just so you could be affiliated with. That's clout chasing. Trying to get attention for some shit without the work being put in behind it. That's clout chasing. I'm gonna just go on the internet and antagonize a motherfucker behind some shit that I ain't have nothing to do with, so I can get my name attached to their attention. That's clout chasing. I don't think that's what she was doing. And I think that you can argue that her if because this stance that she's saying right now isn't new. She's been on this type of time before the Beyonce song. She's been called them out. She's been said that Pharrell and them took her shit and they stole it from her. She's been said that, you know? So it's not like this is a new statement from her. So clout chasing would be, I'm going to not say nothing. I'm going to just garner all the attention from having my name associated with a Beyonce. I'm going to just try to get all that I can, regardless of how it's actually affecting me, regardless of the disrespect that I'm enduring. I'll take it because it's going to give me clout. No, she said, fuck that clout. Take my shit off. Don't associate with me at all because I'm not getting it because they stole it from me. And if I'm not getting compensated for it correctly, I don't care to be congratulated about it. I don't care for the attaboys, the pats on the backs and shit like that. Fuck that. I don't want that. Who the fuck want that? That's clout. I don't want that clout. No. Take my shit off. Just leave me alone. I'm gonna go make these cupcakes or whatever the fuck she makes.
All right. So you say that she's been on that type of time for a long time.
Yeah.
And so this is new. But would you say that more people are listening to it, to her views on this, because she's now talking about a Beyonce song and being mad at Beyonce instead of being mad at the people who fucked her over, which is Pharrell, because nobody was listening when she was talking about Pharrell, but now she's talking about Beyonce, and more ears are definitely listening now. That is definitely an angle. And also, hold on, because you talk for like 88 hours. So that definitely is clout chasing, because to be real, Beyonce did nothing wrong. She paid the people whose credit it is for the song to do the song. So technically she did nothing wrong. She did what she was supposed to do. Now the person who should have credit for that song doesn't have all the credit for that song because of some other bullshit. But that bullshit that happened wasn't on Beyonce. So her using Beyonce to draw more attention to this shit that is fucked up could definitely be viewed as clout chasing, because she's using a bigger name to bring attention to her spite with someone else.
The bigger name used her song. She's saying that the bigger name could have told her that you were using my song. Not that you needed my permission for it, but give me a heads up. Again, don't let me find out with everybody else that I got some shit that I did some shit with you, or that my shit's on your shit. You giving me credit on the album? Why don't you call me and tell me that you put me in your album credits? How about that?
Because I don't give a fuck about you.
And that's fine. Don't give a fuck about me. And that's cool. Say it. Then. But if you don't give a fuck about me, why you using my shit?
I like this song. I don't give a fuck about you personally.
And cool. And be that. And be that in public. Be that person for real. Don't be out here talking about the women empowerment and don't be associating with you and your husband talking about how artists need to get respect and control of their shit and get paid for their work. Don't be talking about that shit and then using my shit as an artist that's not getting paid for the shit that I'm doing. It doesn't jive. It doesn't corroborate with the message that you're trying to proliferate in the world. It doesn't. So I'm calling you out on your bullshit and leave my shit alone. You're using my shit. It'd be clout chasing if you was using Chrisette Michelle's shit and Kelis had said something about it. That's clout chasing. This ain't got nothing to do with you, Kelis. Shut the fuck up, mind your business. If Chrisette ain't said nothing about it, it ain't got nothing to do with you. You don't say nothing about it. That's clout chasing. That's trying to get notoriety to shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. That ain't what Kelis is doing. It has everything to do with her. It's her work that she's saying she's not being fairly compensated for.
I couldn't get nobody to listen to me complain about this shit before, but now I'm gonna use Beyonce name
because you're using my shit. Every time my shit gets sampled or interloped or whatever the fuck you want to call it, I'm gonna say something about it and whoever is doing it. Because don't act like you didn't know we had this beef. Don't act like you didn't know that this artist that you're interloping had issues with their record label. Don't act like that. Don't act like you sitting here. Don't act like you didn't know Anita Baker told you not to listen to Sweet Thing, Fantasy no more. Fantasy rather, not Sweet Thing. Act like she did tell you not to do that shit.
Yeah. I will if I didn't know you said that, because honestly, I didn't know about Kelis issues with Pharrell in that song.
Okay.
But I know about Anita Baker shit because I care about Anita Baker.
Okay.
I care about Kelis.
Hey, look. Okay, so is this about who she did it to or what she did?
No, I'm
Beyonce.
saying.
Is this about what Beyonce did? Or is it about who she did it to? This is my question. I'm asking.
I guess for her, it's about
to you. Your level of concern. You only concerned about it if it happens to somebody you are concerned about. You're not concerned about the actual action, just about the aggrieved party. Okay, and that's fine. Cool.
In this instance, 148%.
Cool. I'm more so concerned with the principle involved of it, not the actors involved. The principle. If you're using somebody's shit, you should tell them you're using it. If you know them, give them a heads up you're using their shit. Why am I finding out I'm in your liner notes with everybody else?
Because I don't give a fuck. I don't fuck with you like that.
Then don't use my shit.
I don't fuck with you personally. Nigga, I don't fuck.
I know. Nigga. I don't fuck with you personal like that. It's cool. That's the action of a shitty person.
It's not.
To me, it is. As my opinion, it's some shitty shit.
It's not. You think James Brown got a call from everybody that sampled his music?
Yes.
Hell the fuck no.
And if he didn't, I think he should have.
Hell no.
Okay.
Some certain niggas just not in a circle to talk to James Brown. So they go through the necessary channels they need to sample this goddamn work. Nigga, I don't think James Brown got a goddamn call from CL Smooth when from Pete Rock when he made the they reminisce over you beat.
Man, Joe, until you see Pete Rock on his verses and he be like, yeah, so we had called James.
Right. Until I
and he came out and he was hanging out him up on the studio,
and he was like, yeah, that's that horn right there. Use that part.
Yeah, I had Maceo on that one right there. Like, I don't know. But it doesn't matter. I still think it's proper protocol if you using my shit to let me know.
Yeah,
let me know. Let me know.
I let the people who song I'm sampling know, who owns the song, know when I apply to use this goddamn sample.
Yeah, that's like a film I've done, and a motherfucker submitting it to some festivals, and that shit maybe win. That shit win something, and you don't let me know about it, or you not let me know that you submitted to a festival. Like you contractually, nobody got to let me know that they submit no film that I've done to anything. But the people that I know that submit the work that we've done together, they'll tell me. And the people that I don't know for like bigger budgeted shit that I've done, I don't know a damn thing about nothing that's going on, and they don't owe me nothing. They don't owe me nothing. And these are the people that I know. They don't owe me a damn thing. But as a common courtesy, as a person that you have, that you know or know of, or you can hit me up and say, hey, yo, look, I put this in that. Or I'm doing the premiere here in come attend. Now, if I ain't gotta go to the premiere, I've done the work. I ain't gotta go to it. But if we doing premieres, let me know. I think it's a common courtesy to let me know about it. If I found out about that shit on Facebook when everybody else found out about it, I'd feel a certain kind of way. I'd feel slighted behind that personally. So that's why I feel this way about maybe why I skew towards Kelis, and I understand what she's saying. Maybe.
Yeah. And as the asshole professional, I did what I needed to do. I understand Beyonce. Like, I ain't gotta call you, especially if I don't fuck with you. If I fuck with you, then I give you a call, let you know, hey, I'm finna use this shit. But if I don't fuck with you, but I like this song, then I'm just gonna do what I need to use this song. And